all, welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today we are going to do issue 5 of Build Your Own Terminator. So, let's get modelling. Right, so I've got all my parts laid out and screws. So the first thing we need to do is we need to bring these two bits over here, and we need to bring two of the silver screws over. And what we're simply going to do is we're just going to be fixing this this part here to this part here and screwing it in these 1 and 2 screw holes. So let's get a screw lined up and let's get this screwed together. That's that part done. And then the last screw to go in. Now this is actually plastic, that this part is. And that is nicely screwed together. And I'll show you that on the close-up camera. You can see that now is all together. Okay. So moving on to the next step, we need to bring this over, and this over. And the first thing we need to be doing, we need to be fitting this black part here, and we're just going to slot that down into there and just make sure it sits nicely in there. Once we've done that, we need then to get this bit here, and we're just simply going to pop it up through the hole. Now there is a bit of a restrictive side, and I think we bob it up till about halfway. Let's double check the instructions. Actually no, we have this the other way round, so that's my mistake. So just trying to get that through, and it's not easy. Okay, now we don't want the bottom bit to be all the way through, because if not we won't be able to fit this bit on next. So we just need to push it down a little bit more. I'll tell you what, it might be easier if I just take it out and adjust it to where I want it. It's a bit tough, so that's it off again, and just try and slip it over. See, the thing about it is it either wants to go all the way down or all the way off. There seems to be no in between with this thing. Okay, let's try again. Whew. I must admit it is very hot today as well. It's absolutely cracking flags, and I'm in a hot room because I can't really have my window open, because if not you'll hear all dogs barking outside. Okay, so I've got that into place now, so we'll just make sure we bob it in there, and the next thing we need to do is we need to put this cap on like so. That's sitting nicely in there, and then if we just turn over the page, we then need to put this, which will secure it in. Okay, and that needs to go in. Now I'm just looking at the bottom of this, and I still think this is in the wrong way. I believe it should be in like that. So let's turn it around and try it that way. The pictures are not very clear on this one of how this goes in. So I think it goes in like so. Yes, it does. I was putting it in the wrong way around. Okay, so we put that cap on top of there. Then we get this piece here. Now it does have a little bit of a notch on this here, So it doesn't actually say where that notch needs to be. So just looking at it, I think that looks correct there. So sorry about that bit of a mistake. I was making a massive amount out of a molehill. And then we're just going to screw this down. Now this bit is metal, and I did think about putting some 2-in-1 oil on, sorry, 3-in-1 oil, but I don't think it needs it, because them screws are going in really nicely. And then what I'll do, once I've got all this down, I'll tighten these screws up, and that's really it for today. Not much to do, but I will show you what it looks like on the close-up camera once completed. Okay, so I'll show you that on the close-up camera, and that is the completed part. Now this actually enables this to move, so it can move in any direction. One thing I will say though is I made a bit of a blunder on yesterday's issue 4, and that's because I forgot to put this bit on. I completely missed it. I do not know why, but an eagle-eyed watcher spotted the mistake and told me about it, and I've corrected it. So thank you to that person for spotting the mistake. I just don't know why I completely slipped that one. So yeah, I think I was a little bit tired yesterday, but that's now in place now, and that's all complete. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching this issue 5 of Build the Terminator. I would say it's one of my favourite builds at the moment, is this. I'm really enjoying it. I still love my other builds, but I'm just really getting into this one. It's really fascinating to me. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified about any of my future videos. And like I always say, bye for now guys, bye!